If you have ever spent an entire afternoon fighting with a router that just refuses to cooperate, you know exactly how frustrating home networking can be. This NETGEAR WNDR3400 is one of those devices that tries to take the headache out of the process. It is a dual-band machine, which is a fancy way of saying it runs two separate signals at once to keep your devices from tripping over each other. That 300 plus 300 megabit speed might not sound like much compared to the gigabit monsters hitting the market today, but for a medium-sized home, it actually holds its own surprisingly well. What stands out is how it handles interference. By splitting the traffic, it keeps your streaming and your gaming from turning into a laggy mess. It is a bit of a throwback in terms of design with that bold red accent, which is definitely a choice, but it sits pretty sturdily on its stand. Setting it up is where this thing really tries to win you over. The software interface is straightforward enough that you won't feel like you need a degree in computer science just to get your phone connected. It even has a dedicated guest network feature, which is honestly a lifesaver when you have people over and don't want to hand out your main password. Now, here is the thing about the ReadyShare feature. You can plug a USB drive right into the back of this thing and turn it into a makeshift network storage drive. It is not going to replace a dedicated server, but for backing up a few files or sharing some photos across the house, it is a neat little trick that adds a lot of value. The parental controls are also a nice touch, powered by OpenDNS, so you can keep an eye on what is happening on the network without needing to be a tech wizard. But look, it is not perfect. If you are living in a massive house with thick walls, or you are trying to push 4K video to 5 different screens at the exact same time, you might start to feel the limits of the 802.11n standard. It is definitely showing its age, compared to the newer Wi-Fi standards we see now. You might also find the physical buttons a bit plasticky, and the whole unit feels a little lighter than you might expect. It is not a premium piece of hardware, but it is not trying to be. It is a workhorse. It is meant to sit on a shelf, do its job, and stay out of your way. If you are looking for something that just works for basic browsing, streaming, and keeping the kids off the bad parts of the web, this is a solid, no-nonsense option. It is not going to win any awards for raw speed in a modern environment, but for the right setup, it is a reliable little box that gets the job done without making a fuss. If you can find one at the right price, it is a decent way to keep your home connected without overcomplicating your life.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.